it once more, connecting it back to the power of the ancient lighthouse, they were able to see the full extent of their delirium that seeded itself throughout the realm of Westamar. Setting their sights on several interesting locations, our heroes have noticed that beyond the expected places where delirium is bought.
Okay, I have my coffee and podcast is on or off. Now I can drive home.
Into the town of Kesselholm, which lies at the source of the Duran River. This curious placement has arisen the interest of our heroes, who now plan to perhaps travel to Kesselholm and find out where is all this delirium coming from in this place that couldn't be explained by the trade and flow of the strange mineral out of Drakenheim. With that, they are now there. If I recall correctly, there was a little bit of a discussion last time over how you were going to proceed from now your current location, just off the shores of Ashafen, all the way back across, because it is quite a trek. If we just see up on our map here, you guys are way up over here in Ashafen, and traveling over all the way to Drakenheim and then past to Kesselholm is going to be quite a journey. So you could take it on foot, although River has offered some clandestine magical transportation that would take you to Emberwood Village, just outside Drakenheim. It is up to you which way you would like to travel, though. River has not expressed any need for necessary any more urgency than normal in this circumstance. There's no sort of, unlike in Dransman, there were no sort of pressing rumors. And what is actually, River said that she's looking to see if she can get any news from what's happened in Kesselholm recently, but anything about why this delirium would be here is not known right off the top.
With my understanding of land travel, if Wrath were just gonna ballpark it, how long would it take if we took PD and the other horses and we went for it?
It would be a pretty lengthy journey if we're just going based on that. If we start out.
Hei Erik, er du hjemme, eller?
Ikke helt ennå, jeg er på SM. På vei hjem nå.
Ja, ok. Nei, bare at jeg hadde rotet nøkkelen, så vi kommer ikke inn.
Ja.
Så jeg tenkte, kan jeg prate litt hos dere?
Ja, Ludvig er hjemme, så du kan sikkert bare ringe på og spørre.
Ja, ok, kan vi bare komme opp dit da? Mens jeg venter på Antoni?
Ja.
Ok, vi kommer. Det er veldig dumt, jeg finner ikke nøkkelen min. For meg, ok, det er bra.
Ja.
Vi snakkes da.
Den er god. Ha det. Well, we're from
Back up.
That was my cousin's girlfriend / wife. Not wife yet, but maybe. She forgot her house key.
Like,
Man,
yeah,
it's not like
because-
500 kilometers.
Yeah, you're looking at just about 600 kilometers to Altbrook, and then from Altbrook to Drakenheim itself, it's going to be another 250 kilometers, and then from Drakenheim to Kesselholm is about another 200 kilometers or so.
And that's the shortest way, or is that with going through back to Shaftburg, Tierhaven, through the forest, and then?
It would be roughly equivalent. So,
Yeah.
so you're looking at a journey of a couple weeks. Getting from Emberwood Village to Kesselholm on horseback is, with like full-on speed, is still about a journey of at least a week on its own. from Emberwood to Castleholm. And so if you're hoofing it all the way, if you recall, like, you know, you're still looking at a journey of several weeks if you go on foot.
Or magic.
Yeah.
So I think I know my vote.
Was anybody hoping to make any stops along the way? Is there anywhere important? Like,
Nothing's important in between. We just need to go there.
Well, Ralph, I was more kind of speaking to Rudy to just...
It's a forest. It's in the way. It's a obstacle.
Ralph, my family's there. I would, appreciate maybe seeing them. But of course, I know that time is of the essence. So if we can't do it, we can't do it. But if we were going to go on foot, I would say let's stop back at Tearhaven because it's at least a shortcut across the Avowed forest. What I'm worried about is we said we were going to go south side of the Avowed forest potentially because Wilhelm, you said you knew the area.
Yes.
And we were going to kind of sneak up that way, a little bit more under the radar.
Yeah, and if we do teleport to Emberwood Village, that puts us right in the shadows of Drakenheim.
Roll credits.
He did it! He did it!
Thank you. And I don't know if that's exactly where we want to be right now. I would rather avoid that hole, if at all possible. But the only other path, I mean, if the teleportation option is only to go to Emberwood Village, then it seems odd to then backtrack to go through the Avowed forest when we could just cut up and around. I do know a shortcut through Avowed. It should cause the length of time, the distance that it takes to be brought down to about 12 parsecs if we go through the Avowed forest. I mean kilometers, sorry. 12 kilometers in Avowed forest or so to my family's lodge that we had there. We had a little hunting cabin. Small, quaint little place that I went to a few times as a child.
So you're from the area?
Yes, in and around.
Well, I mean...
You own a property. It seems like
I owned...
Rudy has roots in Tearhaven. You know, if you own property there, you must have some kind of family connection.
Well, you know, it's... Again, Civil War kind of disrupted my entire family, and it ravaged most of Westamar, and there's not much left of what was once anything that you could call my property or my family. It's just gone.
Well, I mean, is River with us?
Right now, you guys are basically where you want to be is up to you, and who you want to be conferring with is up to you. You've kind of, I assume that we've now left from the map and headed back to the tower, and you guys are able to make your plans as you see fit, and you can talk to anyone you wish. So if you do want to make arrangements with River to chat with her again, it's totally up to you.
I guess the other thing that we said we were going to do is go back to Transman and talk to the family there that had ties to where Delirium was moving.
Yes, that would be the Von Badens,
Yeah.
which is the ruling family of Transman.
Can we teleported from Transman, or does it have to be from the tower?
With permission, and any mage of the Amethyst Academy who knows the key sequence for the teleportation circle hidden under Emerald Village can take you there. So, strictly speaking,
Hallo?
Hei,
Hei?
er du på vei hjem?
Ja.
Ok, siden man kan kjøpe den F5-en nå, jeg har ikke lyst til.
Ja, jeg var klar over det.
Ja, er du må prøve det, spille sammen etterpå?
Ja, det må jeg. Eller kan jeg?
Ok.
Graciella og Victoria kommer innom fordi de har glemt husnøkkelen, så de kan bare vente hos oss til Antony kommer hjem.
Ja. Ok.
Ja. Det ringer vel snart på, hun ringte meg akkurat.
Ok. Ha det.
That would be doing that because she knows the sequence, and it's not even something that all members of the academy know.
Okay.
Like I know a guy who knows.
Yeah,
I have an in.
Are you talking about River?
It's River.
Are there any teleportation circles elsewhere other than Emberwood Village? Perhaps it would suit us better. With my vast knowledge of magic, I assume that you could just teleport us to Tearhaven, and then from Tearhaven to perhaps, let's see, like
and we
Free
can
Market?
stop for bagels in Caspia. This isn't some willy-nilly form of travel. We do not just turn on and off teleporters.
I'm sorry,
as we
Raph.
see fit. Right, River?
I'm sure that it just assumed. I think it's a safe assumption that all wizards do travel willy-nilly. That is precisely how they travel, teleporting here and there and all about. It's a very willy-nilly form of travel.
And if you can't teleport to the bagels, can you at least teleport the bagels out? Because I heard Caspia has great bagels.
What River can clarify on the notion of the teleportation is that the Amethyst Academy maintains a network of teleportation circles. These are destinations that can be traveled to, and their network of circles are generally associated with the Academy's own strongholds. So where they have them located is also a closely guarded secret. And what you do know, though, is that there is probably almost certainly one in Dransmond. Even though you don't know the sigil sequence, it would not make sense for one to not be there. Generally, the Academy is pretty good at having one in every major city. But major city being the walled cities that are run by dukes, any like town or a thorp like Tearhaven or Everwood Village or any, like the fact that Everwood Village has a teleportation circle is really only a product of the fact that the one in Drakenheim is not readily accessible.
What are other major cities? Perhaps Geldstad might be a location. I know that they have a little bit bigger population. Is that a location? Wrath River? You don't have to give me details on where or tell me any sort of key sequences, but Geldstad, Luckton, are there any?
River can confirm that the Academy does have an outpost in Geldstad and Leugton. So both those places are ones where they could bring you if you wanted to go there.
I know that it involves a little bit of backtracking, but if we did go to Geldstad, we're pretty close to Tearhaven and pretty close to hopping up to Free Market, where there is a trail through.
Værmelding for i morgen.
Værvarselet for i morgen i Jessheim 4 grader og skyet.
Through the castle-walled forest that can bring us over to Castleholm.
If that's what you would prefer, River replies, we can bring you there. You may not want to linger too long in Geldstad, though, just as a bit of a warning. The only issue with Geldstad and Leugton is that both Baron Boris the Bold of Leugton and Ursula von Sindow of Geldstad have both joined the cause of the Silver War. Now, this doesn't mean that we can't use our outposts there, but according to the latest that we've heard about these things, the Silver Order is using Geldstad as a mustering point for their eventual march on Drakenheim. So right now, that is not... It's not a place that we like to make our presence very known now. Just giving you fair warning that that's what's going on. It's, again, not outside the realm of possibility at all. But just be aware that it's not like up here where there's a couple Silver Order knights. Last I heard, there's several thousand Silver Order soldiers that are posted outside Leugten, and they have a small regiment already in Geldstad trying to treat with Ursula von Sindo to lend all of her troops.
I mean, if it happens to be that I can't get to my family right now and this takes more precedence, then I say we head on over to Emberwood Village, but can I at least, River, send a letter with you to see what they're up to?
If you would like me to send a message to them directly, we can use a sending spell to contact them and see how things are going.
I think that would be great. I mean, maybe I'll give you a message, we'll go to Dransmond, and then we'll come back and head on over to Emberwood Village. How's that sound to y'all?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we are going to teleport to Emberwood Village. In which case, we probably don't need to take the castle walled. We could just go. I'm gonna say we give Drakenheim a wide berth and head around it, and then up the path over to Castleholm, and we should be able to get there quickly.
And sorry, did we say anything about Altbrook?
Well,
Altbrook,
I'm gonna stop the stream soon, since I'm on
yes,
home,
Altbrook is
so
also possible.
Catch you guys later. I'm gonna try out the new jet airplane in War Thunder, the the first Norwegian jet added to War Thunder.
When we arrive.
So hopefully that will be fun.
Before we reach Castleholm.
Yes, you can.
The F5 something.
It might be worth.
Altbrook
Also
might be a good choice.